सावधान ब्रह्मनाथ। ओम ओम शांति शांति शांति। स्वस्थ। Today we will discuss about the continue part of cybercrime. Let us revise with the last class of cybercrime. Now, in the last class we have discussed about the various difference between how social crime and cybercrime differs. Social crime means generally what the crime committed by the people, organization or business or society or by government officials. So regarding this, cybercrime is also done by the most of the peoples by using the computers, internet and their technologies. Now, as in the social crime we have been seen the theft, kidnap, forgery, these are the traditional way of social crime. But the new modern era, different crimes are exist rather than your social crime like hacking and your phishing, vishing, defamation, cyber stalking, pornography, software piracy. What we will come one by one. So, what is cybercrime? Just revise of the definition that the crime committed by any people with the use of computer, with the use of mobile, laptop, with or without internet, that is whether it is online or offline, that crime is called as cybercrime or computer crime or online crime or internet crime. Now, in the last class, we have been seeing there are two ways the computers can be used. That means our data or information or everything today we are keeping in our computer, mobile, or laptop. If that may damage by any other computers, that we called as computer as a target. Our computer as a target. Suppose by the use of computer the people are suffering, whether that is cyber terrorism or squatting or online fraud, by the financial loss, sexual harassment or company IPR violation, then we can call it as computer as a weapon for us. And out of these types of cybercrime, three cybercrime we discussed, like cyber hacking. That means the people who are unauthorized access without the permission from us, by the mean of some technique, they can getting the information or financial resources, that is called hacking. And there are so many hackers by their personal gain, so they take advantages out of which is called as cyber hacking. So there are different types called as through IP address they can hack, through email they can hack, or by our authentication called as username and password they can hack. So different kinds of hackings are there. In the next type we have been discussed, that is called cyber stalking. So how by the use of internet technology one can stalk or follow or hunt with us by the benefit of getting harassment or misuse of our data or financial resources. So that is called cyber stalking. Mostly that will be comes through giving threatening to the through the email, or while we are chatting they can harass with some vulgar words and some statements. And today most of social media we are using by pushing some messages or videos or audios to uh, negatively damage our image. So these are called as cyber stalking. And in the last part of your last yesterday class, that is called cyber terrorism, which is conducted mostly. This can be damage to a country, not only to the country, also to the state, organization, business, even peoples, by the use of new technique, by using the targeted attacks with the military installation. And we have been taken the example of China and Pakistan, how they are using new techniques to use cyber terrorism. Today we will discuss the other types of internet crime. Start with that is called cyber phishing. As you know, this word called as phishing. In the diagram, it is clearly looking one man is phishing of data with the use of laptop. What is this meaning? It is one of the many frauds on the internet, very importantly trying to fool माने बोक्का बनेबा किंबा मूर्ख बनेबा, to the victims or people, innocent peoples. How? Na, they are parting with money, means financial. So we know that the money is the number one requirement in the society, and many people they are trying to hook or fish. That is called fishing. How they can get others money, and that can be targeted through by giving through email or by telephone call or by sending text message to you. Now what happens, let us some examples. Those people who are wondering with recruitment or they want some jobs, there are some other people, they will provide you, so we have a job and you have to pay this much and you have to go through these forms and fill up, and after taking money there will be no website, there will be no organization that will be looked into. That is one kind. Or by pushing through giving email account, they are asking details as a branch manager of that company or government officials to their employees. So the people, the innocent people, they don't know about these things, and by use with they can get our financial, even personal informations also. And most of these phishings are done through uh, different accounts. Even also in online shopping also, the fake websites are come into existence and they are asking for that. And here also one of the example of phishing, mostly this can be done through internet, by the use of internet. And same thing, we will extend this phishing into another topic. Don't confuse with that one called as cyber phishing. Cyber phishing is nothing but it is almost same to the cyber phishing, but what is the difference? A little bit difference with phishing and phishing. If I will say very simply, phishing is nothing but voice plus phishing. What I told you, voice plus phishing means voice means through telephone without use of any internet, and phishing means the crime done by internet. So it is the criminal practice of using social engineering and VIP. That means social engineering means techniques, by various techniques through using internet, mobile, IP address hacking. So different kinds of things, that is called social engineering. And VoIP means voice over internet protocol, by using voicemail and to gain access to private, personal, and finance. These three factors are very important. Private means confidential information, or personal information, or financial information. For this purpose, they get reward out of this. So always they are not getting financial benefits, they will get reward out of this. I will say three base example of this one. That is advance fee fraud, spam, auction fraud, overpayment fraud. Means somebody will pay advance. For example, they are specifying, let us say one example, some people looking with to purchase an apartment. Okay, so there are some fact builders are there, they will provide you such type of designs and attractive manners, so that you will pay something, after some days they will deny you, so or they are hide with you. Or getting some spam. Spam means already we discussed about junk mails, by giving you offers, duplicate offers, or unnecessary offers, or unnecessary informations. And auction frauds, money nilam. Auction frauds means it kind with organization and private organization, public organization also. When they are putting auctions, somebody is asking for that one and paying something, and later part they are not getting anything, even also they are losing with their accounts. And overpayment frauds, that may be employed within the organization. Most of the managers or the officials, they are by giving some money. For example, I will say one employee, in 1 month they he or she should get 30,000 with their work. With their social engineering technique, so they will provide you 20,000, and the payment will be supplied or replied to the government with 30,000, by taking 10,000 for advantage of that one. So this can be done through cyber phishing, and this is the slightly different. So phishing, that means may use internet, may not use internet, means mostly they can use through phone call, or they can be used with phishing. Okay, so that means phishing is the mobile phone call or land phone call plus internet phishing. Coming to the point, very interesting, that is called cyber snooping. It is also known as cyber sniffing. Now, what is cyber sniffing? You see in the diagram, the lady is watching uh, or spying the data of a male person. What happens here? It is not always getting the email ID or ATM pin. Also, their information they are wanting. I will tell you. So, what is first phishing? Secretly checking one's mail. Not only mail, also their contents or the information. Looking behind, or that is called eavesdropping. Eavesdropping means spying. Okay, spy mane luchigi dekhiba. The practice similar to eavesdropping, but not necessarily limited to gaining access to data during transmission. That means they are not taking total data or transmission, or they will block this information everything. But for future, I will show you one example of this diagram. By getting someone's email ID, email ID ଲୁଚେଇକି ଦେଖିବା or ଜାଣିବା, ତାହେଲେ ସେ ତାପରେ ସେ open କରିପାରିବ. And you know that username and password of Facebook or email, right, or Instagram or Twitter, that they can easily access that information. And ATM pin, ସାଙ୍ଗସାଥି ହେଇକି ନେବା କିମ୍ବା ଲୁଚିକି ଦେଖିକି ନେବା, ହଁ. And reading or writing someone's data or file. Here what happens, uh, the male person is a boss and the female person is a employee. The employee is watching how the boss is doing their design. Okay, so that by looking 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minutes, she can understand how to design. And after that period, first the female will go and show the design. The design will be passed. When this male person will go to their higher officer, then the higher officer will treat the information of the lady person. And when the male person will go after that one, then that will be rejected. Okay, so this is the one of the example of snooping. So already example I have given. This can be done through by spying ATM pin or username password, or writing reading someone's data or file by with unauthorized manner. Coming to the cyber spoofing. Spoofing, the name may be similar to snooping, but it is not same meaning like phishing and phishing. Spoofing is kindly different, and as a word used in the computer speaking means falsifying or fake one's identity. Means they will make duplicate to the original. How they will do this? It is the one situation in which one person or program that can masquerade or cover up. What is cover up? So it is an attempt to gain our confidence, get access to our system. They can steal data or steal money by various meaning. Already by use of hacking, by use of IP address, whatever that masquerading. Okay, so they will, if they capture, what they will do, they will change or modify our original data, and they will send the duplicate data by for their advantages. Let us one example when this can be happened when one's phone number is copied. Then there are so many applications are there you can modify this number into this one, you can see in the diagram. So that can be used by email. It can be, if phone number is doing, then email also, the username and password they can change it, and they can occupy their our email id into their email id. Or caller id spoofing. What happens? Now you have Truecaller, everything. Some fake names are coming. You have Facebook. There are some fake names are coming. So they make duplicate out of this. IP address spoofing. They can change also IP address with duplicating. Okay. And protocol spoofing. Protocol already with TCP/IP, HTTP. So through protocol also they can change it. So spoofing means making fake to the original. Now coming to the point, this is happening in all over the part, and mostly in the underdeveloped countries. The original softwares making copies, not it is making duplicate or modifying, but original same copy can be copied and redistributed to them, so which will completely lost to the original vendors. Vendors means organization or business. It is illegal reproduction and distribution of software application or apps, games, movies and audio CDs. And these are happening when there was no mobile apps. Microsoft Office, Visual Studio, and you are called as Adobe Reader. So these are the vendors who are supplying, but some people or some intermediator, they get copies and they redistributed to them. So what the loss of that organization, that vendor can know how much loss to that organization. So software piracy is another thing that caught the attention of organized crime groups in a number of countries. That was happened. And what happened? Example: sale or purchase of pirated software. Pirated means duplicate software. The mostly Microsoft has been lost much more financial crisis by this software piracy. Reproduction duplicate copies of original copy of like movies or games, etc. And downloading without the notification of the original owner. But luckily, this software piracy is decreasing today with the very important thing comes into, that is mobile application and HTTPS, hypertext transfer protocol, and they have made this one is a very protective manner, such that most of the people they cannot duplicate it. And another reason is we have almost all the software today are OSS type, that is open source software. So everybody can download freely and they can share it. That is why the software piracy today is decreasing. Now coming to the another type of cyber crime, that is called online fraud. It is basically the due to the various internet services or events, by using the softwares they can defraud victims to get advantage out of this. Now in this case what happens, the victim or the innocent person voluntarily and knowingly provides the information. That is the very important thing, because all the peoples are not aware with the content of the information. They are believing what you called as 100% to the untrusted softwares also. So these are the few of the scams that comes with the online fraud today also. Means there are number of websites are there, but who knows which one is the original, which one is the duplicate. But yes, if you are experienced and if you are IT profession, then you can up to 90% you can understand this website is fake or original. By this comes to experience, otherwise you have to ask for other person, and this can be done through online shopping mostly. So most of the shopping items that is coming and they are asking for payment, because today prepaid system has been most of the organization, those who are paying what you called as cash on delivery, so that is okay. But those who are paying with ATM or debit, previously they cut off the prices or they taken the money, so they are not supplying the products. So for this we have to be aware of that. And this called as again is called as catfishing. Catfishing means they are wandering with your, while you are doing some online transaction, some people are hacking that information and they can go through your various internet technologies. They can, already we talked about the phishing, through phishing also they can. This is also online fraud. And lottery scam and negative princess, like called as giving the what you called as you won 1 lakh lottery or 2 lakh lottery, and you go to our site, and after you are going site you submit the form and everything and give your account details so that we can pay 1 lakh rupees to your account. After that they will ask pin numbers, OTP, everything you will pay, then they will close your account and they will take advantage out of this. And already we talked about how the one in the field of a job offer, by giving the fake IDs for the job, and work from home scam. You are doing all the work, they are not paying the work, even they are getting money from you also. So these are even in news also, some news are giving fake newses, and through, even we think about VPN is the more secure. No, okay, there is also, there are some websites or through antivirus also they can use this online fraud. Okay, next we will come to the point, online gambling. It is easily you can understand while I am reading. Online gaming is a fun and a social way to spend time. Okay, and mostly teenagers they are addicted with the gaming. So today we are looking traditional games like cricket, volleyball, or any your childhood games. Uh, Unfortunately, they are not playing outdoor games, and the people are addicted with the mobile games or internet games for time pass. So as the day by day progress, they are getting addicted out of this also. This is the most problem out of this. Another dangerous problem is it will lead to your death. How? We will come. There are millions of websites, all hosted on server abroad. Okay, they are offering online gambling. So, first point is this is wasting time. Second is it will lead to your brain hemorrhage. Third is eye flickering or eye can be damaged, even your health. Fourth thing, you are not concentrating of any other works. Mostly it hampers to your study. And finally, if these games who are playing, be careful. So that is the called as blue whales, the death game. Okay, so many people are played and gone into the death phase. Okay, so this is the very important thing. It is my personal request. If you are playing games, then you must control. Then you have to choose with the free games, and for time pass, half an hour is per day. Half an hour is most enough. Or if you are not playing games, very good. So that is the good for your health, good for your life. Okay, if you are playing, then it will go to the last stage, that is the ultimately blue whale game, like that is the example, that is death game. Okay, next, another is pornography. Pornography means it as comes with the word called as porn means sex. This is explicitly portrayal of a sexual subject, completely sexual subject matter. And for this purpose of this, today modern pornography involves capturing. Today we have free of mobiles and pictures, everything, and most of the female persons, they are getting affected of these pornographies. If 70% of the whole population, suppose getting female side, also 30% males also they are affecting. So how they are affecting? Now it is a one, like your online gaming, it is also a addiction. Okay, it's a bad habit, we can call this. So most these particular people, this comes with the age of 12 years to up to 22 or 25 years. This is the most important things. And these sexual things are getting interested by the websites, and some are the official websites, some are the non-official websites. No doubt Indian government has banned to these particular websites, but still there are some uh, modified version of this, they are also coming through this, and the people are getting out of this. And what happens these days, and this is coming through various sources. Somebody is sending through email, somebody is sending through your Facebook, somebody sending through your WhatsApp, some through Bluetooth, somebody through your share it, somebody getting through pen drive, or it is the one kind of your the community, they can spread the sex. And most harmful is, that is the somebody steals their secret pictures and uploading them, which will spoil the life of that person, mostly the female. So be careful about this, about the pornography. And finally we will touch to IPR violation. What is the full form of IPR? First we will see IPR, then we will go to the violation. Intellectual property rights. Every organization, they have some rights. Rights means rules and regulations. So if somebody will theft to that rights, we are called as IPR violation. And what are the rights? There are so many rights. We will go the some important rights like copyright. Copyright means they have some script. If that script will be used by other, means for example I will say life boy is a shop. If you go to other rural villages, and there are some local manufacturers, they will use live boy, knife boy, so the people can understand, yes, this is a live boy, okay, we will use it. Be careful. So they are using with copyright, and these people, they are not using with copyright. What is the difference with chemicals? So what the chemicals use, that is not trusted by your ISO, International Standard Organization. They have not certified by that ISO. Okay. Next is patent. Patent means they have specific called as rules and regulation, called as protocol. So they have to follow, like they have to barcode, they have price, manufacturing price, expiry date, manufacturing date. So these patents, so these also can be copied easily. And laws means niyama. And protection, they will give you some protection. If something happens, they have provide some package, or they will recover some damages. And idea, innovative ideas, so the idea can be also theft by some other person, they can create for other person. Author, honor, trademarks, industrial design, trade secrets, if these kinds are to be uh, violated or theft by other person, and this can be done through today. We have in digital India, every organization, or they are giving files, or their contents, their copyrights are through internet, and it is easy for other persons, they can misuse it, and they can copy it, and they can use for themselves, so that they can get out of advantages of out of these things. And these are the called as the most important syllabus included. Cybercrime, already we discussed. And what are these things? We will go reverse way. IPR violation, pornography, online gambling, online fraud, software piracy, cyber spoofing, cyber snooping, cyber phishing, cyber phishing, cyber terrorism, cyber stalking, cyber hacking. And this is about what you called as different kinds of cyber crime. Okay, thank you.